scared.
Hey guys, it's Kennedy Marie. Welcome to my first YouTube video. As you guys probably know, we're going to be tackling these faux locks in this video. Before we got started, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of information about my braids. I used about 4.5 packs of hair. I don't think anybody would need more than 5 packs. It's a lot of braids. In all, I think I have like 70 to 80 of the locks in my hair. So I would not recommend getting more than 5 packs because I think it'll be too much. Some tips when trying to do this hairstyle. First, I would braid and section all of your hair before you even look at the locks. I had an issue the first time. Yes, I did this style twice. The first time I did them, or tried to do them, it did not work. I tried to braid and section my hair and then insert locks, and braid and section, then insert. Like I tried to do them both at the same time and it just did not work. So my first tip, yeah, braid all of the hair, please. Like I promise you, you will love me for telling you this. You will. My second tip is to have someone help you braid and section your hair. If someone's sectioning your hair, like it's obviously gonna look better than if you're trying to do it. I wasn't even looking at the back of my head. I just was freestyling and it looked a mess. So don't do that. My last tip would be the smaller that the braids are, the easier it will be to camouflage like the braid in the lock when you like pull it through with the crochet needle. With my hair, I had some bigger braids and I wasn't gonna go back and like change the size of them because I didn't care that much. But you can look, if you look close, like you'll see later on in the video, you can see my braids popping out of a lot of the locks, but I didn't really care that much. So it's really just a personal preference. You wanna see how I accomplished this look? Keep on watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment what you want my next video to be. I have ideas, but I wanna do what you guys wanna see. So yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, so before we get into the actual tutorial, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys everything that you're gonna need to do these locks. So first I'll be using the Shine and Jam. You're gonna need a rat tail comb. You're gonna need a crochet needle. And then the hair that I'll be using is the Bobbi Bomba Dreadlocks and then the Faux Locs Soul. I got them all in the color 1. I believe these are 18 inches. Let's get right into it. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys what my hair looked like after we finished the entire braiding process. After you finish braiding all of your hair, you're ready to start the locks. So I went ahead and inserted all of the locks in the back of my head. And what I'm doing now is just splitting this large section into 2 separate sections, which will end up being 2 separate braids. You're gonna get a little bit of your jam, and you're gonna put this on the base of the braid just to make it a little bit neater and grab those little baby hairs. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and braid this all the way down.
My mind. Say goodbye and watch it, then press rewind. I can give you what you need.
Okay, so after braiding, you're just going to seal the end of your braid with a little bit more of that jam or gel or whatever you're using. This is just going to help it like slide through your lock better, which you'll see in a moment. So now I'm showing you guys the actual lock. Every lock has a opening at the top of it. It's literally just a little hole. What I'm gonna do is get the hook open. So have your hook open, take it through the base of your braid. So literally right on your scalp. And then in slow motion, I'll show this. You're going to hook the lock in the open hook, close the latch, and pull this through the base of the braid. Okay, so once you've pulled the lock through the base of the braid, you're gonna open up the hole and you're gonna pass the braid and the lock through this hole. And then you're gonna pull on just the lock to tighten this. And I'm gonna pull it a few times just to make sure that it's really secure. Okay, so now you're gonna grab your crochet needle, and with the hook open, you're going to take it up the middle of the lock And I'm going to start just about 3 or 4 inches away from the base of my braid. You don't want to start at the bottom because you'll get too much hair on the crochet needle and it won't work. So you have to do this in sections. So once I get it up to the top, you're going to grab your braid closer to the end of the braid and you're going to put it in the hook. You are then going to close the hook and you're going to pull the braid through the lock. And then I sort of pull the lock just to help camouflage the braid. You are then going to continue doing this all the way down your lock. So again, about 3 to 4 inches away from where the braid is popping out, you're going to start going up the middle of the dread. And you want to make sure that the needle, the crochet needle, the top of it is popping out just where your braid is popping out. You're going to get the end of the braid, put it into the crochet needle. You're going to then close the latch and pull that through. And right here you will see my braid popping out. This means that when I was taking the crochet needle up, I did not take it up far enough. So now I'm just going to repeat this same process to get this last little bit of the braid into the dreadlock. You're going to take it up the middle, latch the end of the braid, lock it, and pull it through. And now you will see that this lock is finished and the hair is super camouflaged. You can't tell where the braid stops or anything. So I wanted to show you guys one more time just so you get the hang of it. Right now I'm going to go ahead and do this braid and I'm going to braid it all the way down. So again, you want to make sure that you're sealing the end of your braids with some of the jam. Then you're going to go ahead and grab one of your locks, and with your crochet needle open, you're going to take it through the base of the braid, hook on your lock, close the latch, and then pull this through the base of the braid. You're going to remove your crochet needle, and then you're going to open up this little hole, and you're going to pass the braid and the lock through, making sure that you're only pulling on the lock to tighten. You are then ready to crochet your braid through. So about 3 to 4 inches, you're going to take it up through the lock all the way to the base. You're going to grab the end of your braid, you're going to latch it in, and you're going to pull it through. Right here, I kind of had to grab it with my finger because it wasn't going through with the crochet needle. Here, I'm just continuing the process, so I'm taking it up through the middle of the lock, latching in the braid, and pulling it down through. Now I'm on the last little section. I'm taking it up the middle of the dread, latching in the hair, and I'm going to again pull it through. And on the end of this one, I just have a little tiny piece hanging out. You could leave this out, you could pull the dread down a little bit to try and hide this, or you could just repeat the step one more time, which is what I'm going to do. And you'll see it will just disappear into the lock. And now I'm just going to go ahead and finish the remaining locks that I still have.
I can give you what you need.
So now I'm just going to show you guys how you can camouflage some of these areas where your braids are popping out of the locks. And I'm just going to do this with jewels. So right here, I'm actually attaching a little cross. And then I'm going to show you guys how to put this type of jewel on. You're actually going to need your crochet needle for this. So I'm going to take the open crochet needle through the hole in the jewel, and I'm going to hook the braid or the lock onto this and close it, and then you're going to literally just pull the lock through the hole in the jewel. Once you get far enough, you're just going to use your finger to pull it through and not the lock, because you don't want to mess up the lock. So I'm just pulling it up right to where my hair is popping out, and I'm just covering up that braid. And then for these last couple of spots, I'm just going to use your classic little hooks or clamps, the ones that just squeeze on, and I'm going to put these in a few other spots too. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I do want to do a get to know me / question and answer video. So if there's anything you guys want to know, any questions you have, please feel free to comment and ask those, and I will answer them in my next video. Thank you guys again for watching.
Breathe me in, taste my words, let me blow your mind.